Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Let me just start by saying this video has already gone off the rails. This was supposed to be a Subaru Baja adventure, a Subaru video, and we already ran into some big tire problems. I just put back on the off-road tires instead of the summer tires for some off-road winter fun, and there had been some galvanized corrosion in the valve stem and caps. And so that valve stem completely snapped off after trying to get those tires put on. Don't you guys love working in the snow? So this was originally supposed to be a tent camping video, but I had to move all the camping gear from the Subaru back into the Santa Cruz, so it's just gonna be a semi-adventure video with a bit of a story. So this is it. This is the Bunker Mill Bridge, and it's got quite some interesting history about it. This structure was built in 1887 and predates the small town of Kelowna, which resides near the area. And this one was meant to replace the old stagecoach bridge near the grain mill of the once Middleburg settlement on Bunker Hill, who got its name from an old farmer and miller named David Bunker. In 1840, a 4-story mill was constructed just south of the current Kelowna and served the area's many milling needs, but unfortunately it was burned down in 1889. For the longest time, the bridge served as a means to traverse an old stagecoach line that went from Iowa City to Washington, and connecting Kelowna and Richmond across the English River. More recently, in August of 2013, the bridge was burned down and thought to be suspect of arson, though rumors around town thought it would be some local kids playing with fireworks. After the bridge's demise, Washington County drew up an $80,000 demolition proposal to get rid of the remains of the dangerous bridge, but was shortly rescued by a group known as the Friends of Bunker Mill. Over the course of 3 years, many friends and family of the area spent hours after work and weekends to fully restore the condition of this old iron bridge, and since then have turned it into a beautiful public area, open year-round, and can even be reserved as a venue. Often in the summer months, they even host a bunch of musicians to perform live music outside for everyone's enjoyment. As I mentioned earlier, this land has been purchased by an individual, and I think they use it as a rifle range, actually. They're the remnants of the old road. It used to come all the way through here and then back down that one. I actually think there might have been a second road that went down that way back when, but I might have to check the GPS or maps, old maps. Boy, that's so cool. Yeah, strictly no trespassing if you value your life. I don't think anyone will mind me making a picnic for myself. Not only does this bridge have somewhat of a rich history to it, it also has a little bit of history with me, myself. Back when I was just a youngster and my family was running late for church, we used to take this bridge as a shortcut. It's all gravel roads, but it does let out right at our old family church. And I guess also coming home from Bible studies, my dad used to park right in the middle of this bridge, and he would turn off all the lights to the car, and he would act like something was seriously wrong with it. And then he would go into telling us old ghost stories about like a haunted ship that used to drive these seas, or this river, I guess. And I'd be curled up in the floorboard, scared to death, before the car would magically turn back on and we were able to get out of there just in the nick of time. So it's just got some fun little memories like that, I suppose. But about 7 years after it was decommissioned, some kids were out here playing with fireworks and actually caught the bridge on fire. So it did burn just a little bit. After that, the bridge was taken under new management, and they did a wonderful job of turning this into kind of a cool little area with the string lights, and during the summer they have live music out here, and I don't know, how many nice things can a person say about a bridge? But this one's really far out here, away from the cities, really into the countryside, and that's another thing that I really like about it. Like I said, things had to change a little bit with the original plan from tent camping and cooking to this is Jake cheating. We're gonna be making some spaghetti pesto, but the thing is I already made it last night. But we are gonna cook it on our little ammo cam box, so we can kind of get that camping effect. We've got some chicken in here, some green pepper, some red pepper, a little bit of onion in there too. This is probably the weirdest thing you guys have ever seen, isn't it? Or weirdest camp cooking thing. Cheers, everyone. Ever since the bridge was decommissioned, I have never seen what the other side looks like. So now, I'm going to be looking at my maps and try to see where the other side lets out, just out of curiosity. So that's actually kind of cool. What you look at when we leave, you can see this massive dogleg it's turned into, and where it once would have ended in the bridge. So now let's go check out the other side. Man, it looks like it'd be so cool back there. I'm not sure when the area went to private landowner, but boy, I'd love to be able to go back there and check it out. Just from what we can see, it looks like it has become quite the original trail out here. I won't fly the drone in there, obviously, but I think I will take it straight up just to see if we can find out where the bridge actually ends up.
Take off.
And I think we're going to end the video just like that. Sorry that there is no camping in this one, but it is getting dark, it is getting colder, and we don't have a tent heater yet. So be sure to catch us in the next adventure, in the next video.